opening statement from Coach and then jump into questions.
You know, in coaching, there's a saying about big game, next game. And you worry about how your team's going to come out after, you know, a real emotional game on Sunday. But I was pleased for the most part, the way we came out. I thought we were maybe a little bit too one-on-one early in the game, and we had to make sure we were reading the D and sharing the ball. But I thought it got a lot better. We ended up, I think at halftime, 10 assists, 3 turnovers, end up for the game, 17 assists, 7 turnovers. Still got things defensively we got to fix in the next, week or two before March Madness hits. So hopefully we can do that. But I'm excited about opportunities we have ahead of us, and we just got to make sure Sunday that we, go down there and make it a business trip and focused and take care of business.
Questions?
What was it like to coach those 3 guards for, 3 years for Sanaya and 4 for Madison and Zaza?
It was emotional seeing them out there, knowing it was the last regular season game in Reynolds and what they've done for this program. You take a team to a Final Four. I mean, that's a legacy type thing. I mean, that's not easy to do, and obviously they all played major parts in that. I'm trying to figure out if I can hire a lawyer and get a lawsuit going to allow 5th years for players. But, we're going to miss those. But right now we need to take full advantage and take it as far as we can, extend those careers as long as we can.
Coach, last time you played Wake Forest, you gave up 83 points. Tonight you gave up just 57. What changed?
That game we gave up 34 in the 4th quarter. So we needed to make sure that didn't happen. And obviously we talked about that a little bit. When you look at the film, we'll see. I still thought we had breakdowns, gave up some layups. Their post ate us up. We had all 3 of our post players ended the game with 4 fouls. So we got to figure that out, whether we're fronting, doubling, whatever. We got to make sure we're all on the same page and get it done. So we got out-rebounded. So there's still a lot of things that we can look at and say we got to do better. But, again, that's kind of our goal, hold the team under 60 points. You've had a heck of a night, and you're usually going to win that game. And so from that standpoint, we met our goal, and hopefully we can continue to improve.
How do you feel like the younger players overall did tonight, and what did you see from them, knowing that they're going to really have to step up not only in the next couple of weeks, but next season?
And that is the post players?
No, just all of the young players in general.
Yeah.
Like Devin Quigley and Lacey.
Yeah, again, I'm not even going to just put it on the young players. Our veterans have got to do better defensively. I keep saying it. We sometimes will relax if we're away from the ball. When we're on the ball, we sometimes don't execute a pick on the ball defense the way we're supposed to be. We got several calls we use against a pick on the ball, and some of it's dictated by the person you're guarding. Some of it's based on just what we're trying to do at that time. So they got to buy into it. So it's not just the young, it's everybody's got to make a full commitment. One thing neat about NC State being at a place like this, Vinny Del Negro played here at NC State, played in the NBA, was the head coach of the Chicago Bulls and the LA Clippers. After a big game, every now and then, he'll give me a call. And he gave me a call a couple of nights ago. And hey, I had him on the phone. I said, hey, our defense is still not where we want it to be. So we talked for about 30 minutes. And so, I'm open to, we're going to try anything we can to get better defensively and, try to take this thing as far as we can take it. No regrets. Let's make sure we're squeezing everything we can out of it. And so it's great, though. It's an honor to be able to talk to somebody like that. But, at NC State, we're family. And even though he is a legend, he took the time. And so I appreciate people like that.
Coach, with the win today, and then Duke beat UNC also tonight as well. You all secured a top 2 seed in the ACC tournament. What does that mean for this program in the season, especially
Yeah.
went through?
Yeah, get greedy. You think about the last game we lost. lost by 1 point in the last 11 seconds. So as a coach, you kick yourself and think, what could I have done differently? And then we'd be sitting in the top spot. But, maybe we'll get some help. I don't know. But you're right. There's 18 teams in this conference now. 18 teams, 18 really good teams, great talent, unbelievable coaches. And here we're, definitely in the top two. And so it's something that our players should be proud of, definitely.
Coach, I know you still have postseason basketball to go and one more game. But for you, what has it been like to coach a player like Isaiah James?
Yeah. Isaiah, I'm hard on him. I'm sorry. I'm going to keep pushing and until it's over, until their careers are over, and then we can be best friends. But right now I'm pushing, but Isaiah has a special place in my heart because she didn't play a ton her first 2 years. Nowadays, if you're developing a player, you're developing them for somebody else if they're not getting to play, unfortunately. But Isaiah was loyal and stuck it out. And now to see all the stuff she's accomplishing and all, it's really unbelievable. And, I got emotional thinking about it as she's coming out on that court because she's meant so much to this program. And it's a rare situation nowadays for a kid to be patient and stick it out. But I think she's been rewarded pretty well. And I'm glad. I'm happy for that.
How rewarding is it for you to go from 3-3 to possibly second place or first place in the ACC? You were 3-3 overall in November.
Yeah, we played a pretty tough schedule, right?
Yeah.
And we're going to do that again next year. I'm not going to talk about it right now, but we're going to do it again. So we're going to step out there on that stage, and that's going to be without Sanaya, Isaiah, and Madison. So again, I probably need to be locked up somewhere. But we find out you play teams like that. It's preparing you for the ACC. It's preparing you for the postseason. Any weaknesses you have, they're going to expose them, and you're going to know early in the year what you better fix. And so, but you're right, 3-3. I didn't realize that's what it was, But I mean, all three of those teams ranked top 10 in the country. But still, it's tough. It can shake your confidence, and this group didn't let it. So hopefully, they learned a lot right there that you can overcome stuff.
Couple more.
Coach, what does it mean to you to hear that level of cheers and applause as your vets are subbing out for the final time?
Yeah. I mean, this is a special place, y'all. I know there's other places that have more seats, and I wish we had a few more seats. But at the same time, that atmosphere, I'm telling you, Sunday, when we kind of got that 6-point lead in the second overtime, that's the loudest I have ever heard in my life anywhere. And I've been some places, but it was unbelievable. And then tonight, I was worried about it. We're playing on Thursday night. It's a rainy night, and, we're not playing Notre Dame. I was worried, but I'll be honest, they filled up most of it, and great energy. We really feed off of that, so it makes a big difference.
Lizzie Williamson also received part of the pregame ceremonies, especially with the young bigs y'all been playing this season. Even though she hasn't been able to play, how valuable has Lizzie been as kind of a mentor figure to those?
Yeah, I think so, and I think especially for somebody like Tilda, because they're both international. I think it's good to have somebody to lean on. We're fortunate. Tilda went to high school in Spain so she wasn't at home necessarily even like her senior year. So I think that helped because a lot of kids struggle with that first year or two. But yeah, she's handled it well, and I think Lizzie's probably, been a plus in that area, helping her along.
ESPN announced that your Sunday game against Notre Dame was their fourth most watched women's basketball game, and you had over 1.2 million viewers at one time. What's that mean for your program and for women's basketball in general?
That's what's great about putting yourself in that position, being on that stage. We could have won that game in regulation. I know everybody wanted me to foul, okay? But y'all, it wouldn't have been an instant classic if we'd have won in regulation. So I told them, let's just keep it here. Let's get it in overtime. And what the heck, let's get a second overtime. And let's build this thing up, okay? And that's when a lot of those viewers jumped in. So you got to think of everything when you're over there on that bench.
One more question? No? Okay, cool.
All right, thank y'all.
Now,